Hello, everybody. Welcome to another happening episode of Tete-a-tete, Tete-a-tete by MyCinema Hall. In Tete-a-tete, we talk with many filmmakers from different parts of the world. We ask them their journey. They tell about their journey, their respective projects, their notion behind making a movie, and lots of aspects of cinema. And this episode is going to be very special, very happening, as we are having guests from a very nice country, a place for fashion, which defines fashion, which defines film, which is a place for art and culture. We have a group of friends from Italy and we have filmmakers from Kolkata. So let me have the privilege to welcome my guests one by one. I have Ilvia Capri, a very renowned performer and choreographer all the way from Italy. I have Valeria Candio, another friend from Italy who is a filmmaker. And I have another very sweet friend, Sergio Vadora, who's going to be the interpreter. As we are having a unity between diversity, we are having different culture, different languages, different vernaculars. So our friends from Italy, they're going to speak at with their own vernaculars, and Sergio will be there to make us understand. He's going to translate it, interpret it, their answers, their feedback in English. And I have a very special friend from my own country, India, Dr. Piali Shom, who is also a filmmaker, and we will start our journey with all of you. Welcome to Tete-a-tete, an initiative by My Cinema Hall.
Thank you. Ci ha dato il benvenuto a questa sua iniziativa, ha raccontato dell'ospite, eccetera. Okay. Avete capito la parte iniziale?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to translate as fast as I can in order to make you lose less time as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sergio, my first question is to Valeria, as she is the director of the project. The name of the project is Life Between. Why she has chosen such a topic? What is the reason behind choosing such a subject, and what are the nuances she has used? Can she brief something about it?
Chiede alla regista Valeria il motivo per cui ha scelto questo argomento e questo soggetto e vuole sapere quelle che sono state le tue motivazioni per arrivare al prodotto che hai realizzato.
Il soggetto allora, prima di tutto, sì, allora, io sono la regista della parte tecnica.
She's the movie director of the technical part.
Mentre l'ideazione del lavoro, diciamo, il soggetto,
while the idea and the subject of the clip is by Ilvia. So probably the question is for Ilvia more than for Valeria.
Allora rispondo io.
So she will answer you.
Life Between è stato il titolo che abbiamo scelto per questo percorso nella vita dell'uomo.
Life Between has been the title chosen from the man's life, and Life Between is the right name for this reason.
Abbiamo pensato di suddividere la vita dell'uomo in 4 fasi.
We thought to divide the man's life in 4 parts.
Chiudendo all'interno di queste 4 fasi il conflitto tra l'anima dell'uomo e il suo comportamento.
In each of these 4 parts, we have made face to face the soul of the man and detto l'anima e
il suo comportamento.
The soul of the man and his way to live. So each of these 4 parts has these reasons inside.
E questo conflitto come cambia nel corso della vita dell'uomo, quindi life between, attraverso la vita.
So every 4 parts has a different kind of conflict depending on the age of the man. So it's change every phase. The first, the second, the third, and the fourth as different point of view.
Okay, so it seems like it has different kind of layer and merging different layers, different aspects, different emotions of life or a journey of a human being. Is that she is talking about?
Quindi sembrerebbe che ci siano diverse emozioni nelle diverse parti della vita. Questo è quello che sembrerebbe dal vostro filmato, è corretto?
Sì, è corretto. Abbiamo pensato che nel momento dell'infanzia non ci sia quasi nessun conflitto tra il nostro desiderio e il modo di esprimerlo.
Yeah, we thought, in fact, that in the first part, for example, in the childhood, we really don't have any kind of fight in our life. So that's why in that part it isn't quite a real fight, you know.
Nell'adolescenza invece il conflitto è un conflitto di crescita, è un conflitto di confusione in cui
By the time in the second part, in adolescence, the fight is more conflict made because of your age.
è un conflitto che non ha una guerra interiore, ma vuole trovare la sua strada.
It's not an internal fight, but it's something that you want to find the right way for the life.
Quando siamo maturi, invece, spesso ci siamo dimenticati chi volevamo essere, chi
By the time when we grow up and we are a man or a woman, of course, sometimes we forgot what we decided to become when we were a child.
siamo legati agli obblighi, siamo legati a come le persone ci vogliono vedere e a non quello che siamo realmente.
So we are hooked to what people want to see from us and want to expect from us, and not to what we really want to be.
E infine,
Thank you so much. Yeah, tell me, please continue.
Prego,
Livia,
prego,
please
continua
continue.
pure. Sì, continua pure, Ilvia.
ah, ok. Mentre nella vecchiaia si raggiunge una spiritualità profonda in cui non si ha più nulla da dimostrare, si è soltanto se stessi con la propria saggezza.
By the time when we are old, in the last part of the movie, we don't have anything more to demonstrate to other, and so we are more sure of ourselves.
È un percorso spirituale dell'essere umano.
So it's a spiritual way of the human spaces.
Wow, that's wonderful, wonderful. How nicely briefed, how nicely briefed. Thank you so much, Sergio and Livia. My next question is to Valeria, as she has dealt with the technical part, the camera and everything. So how do you define this particular project in between? What is in between in your eyes?
Allora, una domanda rivolta a Valeria, che ha curato l'aspetto tecnico come cameraman, chiede quali sono stati i tuoi progetti, diciamo le tue idee per questo tipo di progetto dal punto di vista tecnico.
Allora, quando ho incontrato Ilvia, che mi ha parlato di questa idea, era proprio un'idea, un piccolo seme.
When I first met Ilvia and she told me about this idea, it was just a little seed, no more than this.
Poi ha iniziato a lavorare sulle coreografie, sulle prove, mi ha spiegato quali erano le sensazioni e, come ha spiegato a voi, l'idea di fondo del progetto.
Then when she grew up in a bigger idea about this, she explained the whole project regarding what we talked about before, and so she knew more about this.
E mi sono fatta ispirare dal racconto e dalle emozioni che leggevo nei suoi occhi mentre
And I
mi
was
spiegava.
inspired by the thing she was telling me. I was inspired by her eyes, by the spiritual things she was telling me.
E non ho preparato un vero e proprio storyboard. Mi sono lasciata, appunto ispirare dal racconto e ispirare nel momento in cui lei, danzava, al momento delle riprese.
So I was completely inspired by the dance of Ilvia, And so I really didn't write a storyboard like usually it must be done. I was simply inspired by Ilvia because the story was so spiritual.
È stato un percorso emozionale anche nella creazione tecnica del lavoro.
So
Non
also the
mentale,
technical
ma
aspect was very emotional and spiritual.
Oh, such wonderfully brief, such wonderfully brief. It's uh, it's a pleasure to have you, Ilvia, Sergia, and Valeria, three of you, all the way from Italy. And the brief, what I understood, Sergio, very well interpreted. That it's a journey of spirituality, it's a journey of life, it's a journey of inner sight. And she was saying she was completely mesmerized with the way Ilvia has performed. So I hope one day I could see her performing. I have with me a very nice, dear, near and dear friend, Dr. Piali Shom with us. She's from India, of course, I guess from Kolkata. And Piali has submitted her project. The name of her project is Pari, The Voyage of Survival. It's such an interesting name, Piali, you have taken or you have given to your project. May I know the reason behind it? And before I proceed to you, Piali, you can share your answer in English, or if you want to share your answer in Bengali or any other vernacular, you're most welcome. Over to Piali.
Okay, okay. First of all, I want to thank My Cinema Hall for this platform, and again, I want to congratulate our Italian directors and cinematographer and the interpreter also. And it's my pleasure that I am in this platform. So your question is like why the name is Pari, the voyage of survival.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yeah, so first of all, Pari is a Bengali word. Pari it means the journey. I mean, when we go to some place to another place, then we just travel. So this journey is called Pari in
Pari
Bengali.
Deva, what we call Pari Deva. It started a journey. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. And
Very well
so
said.
it's a journey towards life. Our life, everybody's life is circulating in a way like it's a circle, and it's a circle where we started our journey from one point and end our journey at that same point. This actually, my film means this only, that the life begins and it ended again at the life. This is what actually meaning of this film.
May I
Okay.
translate for my friends or
Very nicely
did I
said that.
understand or not?
Yes.
Ilvia e Valeria, avete seguito o vi traduco?
Traduci velocemente o magari una sintesi, ha parlato tanto.
Dice che nel suo progetto lei immagina la vita come una ruota e quindi quando si inizia a vivere si inizia da un punto, si fa tutto il giro della ruota e si finisce a vivere nel punto della partenza. Quindi secondo lei in questo suo lavoro la vita va vista come un circolo che dove inizia finisce.
E infatti la copertina di Life Between è un circolo.
Also the cover of Light Between is a circle. So
Oh,
the
that's
concept
wonderful.
is the same.
Oh, okay.
Sergio, I will come to you again. But prior to that, my question is with Piali that yes, we call it Pari Deva in Bangla, and our life starts from a certain point and it ends with a very same point because life goes with a circular motion. We meet people and we say the world is circular. So
Yes.
you have used many characters, their difficulties, their dichotomies, their the intricacies and complexities of life. So how could you define this project? How could you incorporate all the characters into the same thing, in the same place?
Yeah,
Again, Piali,
actually,
again,
yeah.
Piali, if you want to speak in Bangla or any other language, please go for it. No problem. Or you can use Bangla, Hindi, English, the concoction of it. You can mix it up as per your
Okay,
comfort zone.
okay, okay, fine, fine. তাহলে আমি বাংলাতে শুরু করছি, and
একদম।
দরকার হলে I can mix the language.
Please feel free to
Yeah.
speak in Bangla. I will dare to interpret it with our audience who are non-Bengali speaking. Don't worry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Priyanka.
Most welcome.
তো পারিতে যেটা এখানে আমরা মোটামুটি যে ক্যারেক্টার গুলো প্লে হয়েছে সেটা মোটামুটি 4টে ফ্যামিলিকে বিলং করে প্লে হয়েছে, এবং এই 4টে ফ্যামিলি তারা ডিফারেন্ট টাইম জনারে আছে আর কি, এবং মানে একই টাইম জনারে নয়, মানে নট ইন দ্য প্রেজেন্ট অনলি, নট ইন দ্য পাস্ট অনলি, অর নট ইন দ্য ফিউচার অনলি। ওরা একই টাইম, ওরা বিভিন্ন টাইম জনারে আছে, এবং আলটিমেটলি দেখা যাচ্ছে যে সেই টাইম জনারটা একটা টাইমে গিয়ে, মানে একটা জায়গায় গিয়ে মিক্স হচ্ছে, যেখানে প্রত্যেকটা ক্যারেক্টার একটা ক্যারেক্টারের সাথে আহ, মানে মিল হচ্ছে আর কি বলা যেতে পারে। মানে একটা ক্যারেক্টারের সাথে আর একটা ক্যারেক্টারের যে সূত্র, যে বন্ধন আর কি, সেটা একটা টাইমে গিয়ে আমরা জানতে পারছি বা বুঝতে পারছি। তো আমি এখানে দেখাতে চেয়েছি সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা দৈনন্দিন জীবনে বা আমাদের যে সোশ্যাল লাইফ, সেখানে বিভিন্ন লোক বিভিন্ন রকম প্রবলেম ফেস করে, বিভিন্ন রকম সোশ্যাল ইস্যুস ফেস করে, অ্যান্ড আলটিমেটলি দ্যাট সেই আমাদের মেন টার্গেটটা হয় কি, যে সলিউশন হওয়া, মানে আমাদের জীবনে যে প্রবলেমস গুলো হচ্ছে সেগুলোর সলিউশন পাওয়া বা সলিউশন হওয়া। অ্যান্ড আলটিমেটলি যখন তার সলিউশন হয়, সেই যে টাইমটা, আমি জাস্ট সেই টাইমটাকে ফোকাস করতে চেয়েছি, অ্যান্ড সেটাকে ফোকাস করতে গিয়ে আমাকে অনেকগুলো ক্যারেক্টার আনতে হয়েছে এবং তাদের বিভিন্ন প্রবলেমস গুলোকে দেখাতে হয়েছে, অ্যান্ড এগুলো সবকটাই সোশ্যাল ইস্যুস। তো আমি মনে করেছি যে আমি আমার টাইম যে আমার যে টাইম বাউন্ডারি, সেই টাইম বাউন্ডারির মধ্যে আমি মেবি হয়তো ব্যাপারটাকে পোর্ট্রে করতে পেরেছি, এটা আমার মনে হয়েছে, বাদ বাকি তো অডিয়েন্স বলবে অবশ্যই।
Okay, let me interpret her vision. She has said wonderfully that she is having different characters who belongs to different time zones. And once considering our life, the circular motion of our life, after a certain point of time, they all are interlinked with each other. And the entire project is based on different intricacies, different complexities, different aspects and feelings of human life, and all the characters are somehow linked with a very thin line thread, or with a very fine thread, which leads to life, which leads to a bigger horizon of life. I hope I have interpreted it in a very short and nutshell way, but I am able to grip the pulse of your project. Am I right, Piali?
Yes, absolutely, Priyanka.
Oh,
Thank you so
okay,
much.
okay.
I just
Most
translate for
welcome.
my friends that we are interested into your project, so also my friend of course, and in pratica questa ragazza ha interpretato più o meno lo stesso vostro concetto della vita dall'inizio alla fine, ma facendo interagire un sacco di attori, e ciascuno ha interpretato una visione della vita che si è andata a intersecare una con l'altra. Questo è un brevissimo riassunto, ecco, se sono stato di aiuto. Thank you very much.
Oh, so lovely, Sergio, that whatever I'm saying, you're interpreting it in Italian to our friends in your vernaculars, so they also can understand. And this interpersonal link, this cross-cultural interaction, that is the motto of Tete-a-tete. I will come to Ilvia, that choreography and dance is it's played a very important role in your entire project, your entire video. So is any particular dance forms or motifs you have used, or you have used it as per the expression or as per the mood of the situation, and you have mixed, there is a concoction of different dance forms from all around the world?
Ilvia, tu hai interpretato la parte principale all'interno del tuo clip e hai ballato per tutto il tempo. Ti sei ispirata a qualche stile in particolare o ti sei fatta trasportare dall'emozione del momento sulla base di quello che era il racconto in quel preciso istante?
No, c'è molta tecnica.
The dance has a lot of techniques in my video.
In una parte c'è la danza che si ispira senza virtuosismi alla danza classica.
In one part there's the classical dance, and it's completely inspired to this.
Classical
Mentre
dance of which part? Which part
In
of
which,
the world?
in quale parte è più danza classica?
nell'ultima parte, nella
In
parte
the
della
last one,
vecchiaia.
in part number 4.
Mentre il personaggio contrapposto è un personaggio di mimo a volte e teatro fisico, teatro di movimento puro, non danza.
While the other character, the one who is dancing with Hilvia, is more a physical dance, is more mimo in this case.
E teatro fisico puro.
And it's pure physical theater.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really commendable. And before I move to my next question, can we have a small video clip? Can we see a small video clip from Life in Between?
Prima di proseguire con la prossima domanda, vuoi chiedere se può far vedere una parte del clip di Life Between?
Certo. Sure.
We have taken video clips and audience feedback, and our filmmakers, our delegates have shared it to us. So I will ask the MyCinema Hall app team to share the video clips of Life in Between so we can see a few glimpses of it.
Ora
It's absolutely incredible, and it needs lots of physical activities. You have used ballet, you have used, as far as my knowledge about dance is concerned, you have used ballet, you have used few acrobatics, and it's absolutely so incredibly portrayed. So how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is. Piali, again, as you have mentioned that there are many characters who belongs to different timelines, but they're interlinked. They're somehow linked with each other. Okay, so can you please brief me about the cast and crew, that how you have selected them? What are the reason behind selecting those particular actors for your character? I have already congratulated the entire team, Valeria, Livia, for portraying such nice things and such nice acrobats. So I have already shared my question to Piali. Let us have her views as well, and I will come to you, Sergio. No problem, you're with us.
Okay, because I had the technical issues, so I didn't want to lost everything. Okay.
No problem. You're back here.
Yeah.
We use a phrase called jontre jontrona in Bengali. In English, that means like the instruments and the technology is having its own negative aspects. So sometimes it may so happen that we lost the network connection, but you are back. No problem. Over to Piali. Please continue.
অ্যাকচুয়ালি ফার্স্টে যেটা হয়েছিল সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি একটা অডিশন ডাকি, অ্যান্ড দ্যাট ওয়াজ নট অনলাইন অডিশন। আমার সেই সময় কোভিড ছিল না, সো ইটস 2019, অ্যান্ড অফলাইন অডিশনে কিছু ছেলে মেয়ে আসে। আমি মেনলি আমার সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া প্ল্যাটফর্মকেই আর কি, মেনলি আমার যে কোনো কাজকেই সেগুলোকে পাবলিশ করতে গেলে আমি সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া বলতে আমার ফেসবুকটাকেই অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি মানে টার্গেট করি, অ্যান্ড সেখানেই আমি অডিশন ডাকি এবং সেখানে কিছু ছেলে মেয়ে আসে। এবং অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমাদের বাংলাতে আমি মনে করি দেয়ার আর লটস অফ ট্যালেন্টেড স্ট্রাগলার, মানে অনেক ভালো ভালো অ্যাক্টর অ্যাক্ট্রেসেসরা আছে যারা হয়তো যারা যদি একটা চান্স পায় তারা নিজের পারফরমেন্স করে দেখাতে পারে এবং তারা খুব ভালো তাদের ট্যালেন্টটাকে শো করতে পারে। তো আমি সেই সুযোগটাই দিতে চেয়েছিলাম, আমি স্ট্রাগলারদের নিয়ে কাজ করতে চেয়েছিলাম। এবং আমি অডিশন দেওয়ার সময় এটা আমি অনুভব করি যে আমি খুব ভালো কিছু মানে আমি যে ক্যারেক্টারদের খুঁজছি আমি সেই ক্যারেক্টারদের পেয়ে গেছি। এবং অডিশন দেওয়ার পর মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সেটা সেমি অডিশন ছিল, অ্যান্ড এগেন আমার ফাইনাল অডিশন হয়, এবং ফাইনাল অডিশন থেকে আমি আমার যে ক্যারেক্টারদের তাদের চুজ করি। এবং আমি অডিশনের সময় কিছু জিনিস আমার মানে যেহেতু বেঙ্গলি ফিল্ম ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে অনেক ব্যাপার থাকে, তো আমি আমার তরফ থেকে এটা বলে দিই যে দে আর সেফ, দে আর ইন দ্য সেফ হ্যান্ড, অ্যান্ড সেকেন্ডলি দে উইল গেট দ্য ক্যারেক্টার। যদি 2 সেকেন্ডেরও ক্যারেক্টার পায়, তাহলে সে যে অবজার্ভড হবে, পিপল যে তাকে সেই 2 সেকেন্ডের জন্য অবজার্ভ করবে, সেই অ্যাসুরেন্সটা আমি তাদের দিই। যার জন্য ছোট বড় সব রকম ক্যারেক্টারেই তারা আমার মনে হয় তারা কমফোর্টেবলি করতে রাজি হয় এবং তারা কমফোর্টেবলি করে। সো দ্যাটস ইট। বাই দিস ওয়ে আই
So
জাস্ট
as per it's a very good thing that in our industry there are strugglers who are looking for an opportunity, and Piali, you are spreading their hands and you are providing the strugglers to opportunity to showcase their talent. As per Piali, what Piali was saying, just let me interpret it in English so our non-Bengali speaking friends can also understand her workshop, her homeworks prior to shoot the movie, that she has mostly chosen the newcomers and the strugglers. And there was a 2 steps auditions where she has shortlisted few candidates in the first step, and the second stage, ultimately the final cast and crew, they have kept, they come up, and she has assured, as they are new, they are having maybe they are frightened, maybe they are a bit shaky to open up themselves into the horizon of cinema. She has assured themselves that yes, she will be ensuring their safety, she will be ensuring the entire other aspects, their acting workshops and everything as far as the movie is concerned. And also whether it's a small role or a short role, whether it's a role for 2 seconds or whether it's a character for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or there in the entire whose presence is there in the entire time span, considering the total tenure or the total timeline of the movie, they are getting the equal kind of attention and they are getting the equal kind of importance in terms of treatment. Is it?
Yes, absolutely.
It's wonderful. It's a very nice thing. And Sergio, will you please brief it to my friends?
Sì, loro in pratica hanno fatto i complimenti alla ragazza perché ha avuto l'opportunità in questo modo di condividere un filmato che ha realizzato grazie alla possibilità di esprimere queste spiritualità e queste emozioni che ha voluto rappresentare nel suo video, e che quindi grazie a lei e a quelli come voi hanno potuto gustarlo anche altre persone. Questa è la magia del cinema, che anche se è breve, anche se è un qualcosa di molto più corto del classico film, è comunque ricco di emozioni, di opportunità per imparare cose. Ecco, questo è un riassunto molto riassunto.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Piali's project, Pari. Can we have the video clips?
দেখো দেখো মাছটা কিরকম নড়ছে, কি অদ্ভুত না? এই এতগুলো মরা মাছের মধ্যে ওই একটা কিরকম নড়ছে।
সার্ভাইভাল অফ দ্য ফিটেস্ট।
পুশ রবিনা, পুশ পুশ রবিনা, তুমি পারবে। পুশ রবিনা, পুশ।
কারোকে জানাস না। Everybody will be in pain.
তুমি কি একবার আসতে পারবে? তোমাকে কিছু জিনিস দেওয়ার আছে।
সঞ্জরি, about the child.
হ্যাপি ফাকিং বার্থডে তুমি। my son was gay. রুবিনা, আমায় একটা গোলাপ এঁকে দিবি?
Wonderful, wonderful. My next question is to Valeria. Sergio, as she is mostly dealing with the technical part of the film, that to project or to capture a project like Live Between, which is absolutely going on in a stage, which is mostly a video presentation, what are the difficulties? What are the positive aspects of it? And what are the difficulties that she needs to overcome with?
Allora, questa è una domanda per Valeria. Lui chiede, avendo effettuato tutte le riprese dal punto di vista tecnico semplicemente su un palco, qual è stata la difficoltà o eventualmente qual è stata anche la parte divertente di non avere diverse scenografie, ma solamente una soltanto dentro la quale si svolgeva poi tutta la storia intera?
Sì, allora sicuramente è stato più facile a livello organizzativo perché appunto non dovevamo affittare luoghi differenti, aspettare i cambi del tempo o cambiare particolarmente set luci.
The organization was easier because we didn't have to change the location, we didn't have to look after the weather conditions, we didn't have to rent places, so it was, in this way, was easier. But
Ma sì, in effetti avere tutto in un unico luogo, con un'unica luce, con 1 o 2 attori, ballerini, non è semplice perché devi far durare un corto comunque 20 minuti e quindi trovare ogni volta inquadrature differenti e riuscire a far arrivare il messaggio con poca ricchezza di esterno. Appunto questo è stato un lato abbastanza duro, abbastanza difficile.
But the hardest part was to represent all these different phases of the movie just without any kind of changing around the actors. And so it was very difficult to represent everything with the same backdrop, with the same stage. And that was really difficult to do.
C'è stato un grandissimo lavoro di montaggio. Poi
So we did a very big work in mounting the images all together to give the dynamics of the story.
che ancora una cosa, è stato anche durante le riprese, ovviamente essendo che la parte di Ilvia fisica era molto, molto impegnativa, non potevo neanche, come dire, obbligarla a fare troppe ripetizioni, e troppe ore di lavoro, perché già era molto impegnativo fisicamente, quindi non la potevo poverina, distruggere dalla fatica.
Also, we had a physical issue because Evia was the main dancer, so it was very hard and stressful for the body doing this. So it wasn't possible to repeat and repeat all the scenes and work for a very long time without any kind of rest. So it was also a very stressful issue for Evia in this case. So they had to manage the time of rest for Ilvia and the character.
Parla anche della sovrapposizione, Vale.
Del montaggio, sì. Sì, c'è stato un grande lavoro di montaggio, appunto molti effetti sono appunto dati da riprese, da tecniche di montaggio in sovrapposizioni di immagini, quindi sono state riprese un personaggio, diciamo quello il mimo e il ballerino, in 2 momenti separati e poi sovrapposti in un secondo momento appunto in post-produzione.
A very interesting technical aspect was that some scenes were done in 2 takes. The first with the mimo and the second with the dancer. and then put together just after they have done it. So it was a very big work putting all together with the same perfect timing to represent the same moment, but technically it was done in two different moments and then put together after.
È stato un
Oh,
grande lavoro,
that's
scusami,
that's
sia di
very
Ilvia nella
remarkable.
coreografia per mantenere appunto questa simbiosi
So it has been a great work of Ilvia
nel
in
lavoro dopo,
choreography and
che nel montaggio dopo per mantenere questo sincronia.
technically to mount all these kind of images together, and so it was both very, very hard.
Okay, so basically, both Valeria and Elvia has complemented each other.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
praticamente dice che vi siete complementate una con l'altra, siete state complementari.
okay. As we all know, so it's a Tete-a-tete is a platform for interaction. So not only the video clips, we have received a few very nice feedback from the audience who have already seen your project. So can we have a look to the audience feedback or the audience reviews?
Because it meticulously resumes life's evolution. It allowed me to see myself from another perspective, making me understand the consequence of my life's decisions. That night, I left the theater loaded with enthusiasm and keen to change a few aspects of my life.
Oh, that's wonderful. I will come to Piali again. But Piali, I have seen the movies, and it's very rare that it's very commendable that you have used grayscale, like black and white. So, what is the reason behind it?
Well, এই স্টোরিটা আমার মনে হয়েছে করার পরে যে এই স্টোরিটা গ্রে স্কেলে অনেক বেশি ফুটে উঠবে, বিকজ এখানে যে ইস্যুস গুলো, যে সোশ্যাল ইস্যুস গুলো, যে কন্ট্রোভার্সিয়াল সোশ্যাল ইস্যুস গুলো আমি দেখাতে চেয়েছি, আমার মনে হয়েছে সেগুলো ব্যাক মানে এখনো ব্যাকইয়ার্ডে পড়ে আছে। তো ব্যাকইয়ার্ডে আমরা আমাদের যে ওল্ড স্কুল ফিল্ম যেগুলো হয়, আমরা জানি যে সেগুলো সবকটাই আমরা ব্ল্যাক এন্ড হোয়াইটে দেখে এসেছি এবং অনেক পরে কালার ভার্সন এসছে। তো আমার মনে হয়েছে যে এই ফিল্মটাকে পোর্ট্রে করার জন্য বা ইস্যুস গুলোকে পোর্ট্রে করার জন্য ব্ল্যাক এন্ড হোয়াইট ইজ দ্য ভেরি গুড অপশন। সো আমি এটাকে ব্ল্যাক এন্ড হোয়াইটে করেছি, অ্যান্ড দ্যাটস ইট।
And prior we go to the next question, we have audience review for your project as well. So can we have the video clips, please? The review of Pari.
হাই, আমি অধ্যায়। 2021 নন্দনের চলচ্চিত্র উৎসবে পারি নামে একটি শর্ট ফিল্ম আমি দেখতে গিয়েছিলাম এবং সেখানে গিয়ে জানতে পারি ছবিটি দেশ বিদেশের নানা জায়গায় অ্যাওয়ার্ডেড হয়েছে। কিন্তু শুধুমাত্র এই কারণেই আমি আপনাকে ছবিটি দেখতে বলবো না, কারণ ছবিটির মধ্যে অনেকগুলি সামাজিক বার্তাকে তুলে ধরা হয়েছে। আমরা যে সমস্ত বিষয়গুলোকে সচরাচর সমাজে মেনে নিতে পারি না, সেই সমস্ত বিষয়গুলোকে অনেকটা বৈজ্ঞানিক দৃষ্টিকোণ দিয়ে তুলে ধরার চেষ্টা করা হয়েছে ছবিতে। তাই আপনারা অবশ্যই ছবিটি দেখবেন এবং আমি একেবারেই শিওর যে ছবিটি আপনাদের জীবনে সেরা দেখা ছবিগুলোর মধ্যে একটি হতে চলেছে।
Kya baat, wonderful, wonderful. Let me ask you something, Piali, that nowadays, due to pandemic and everything, we are very much dependent upon this OTT platform. Okay. And sometimes there are few teams who are providing the entire creative freedom to the directors to portray their projects, but like few times we hear it, that there are intervention from the OTT members or the management that you have to make your project with a very defined structure where the director or the filmmaker's creativity can be confined or can be shrinkened. So do you believe in that? Do you believe that OTT platform is the future of Indian film, or there will be the standalones release and the multiplex releases? You are more comfortable with that?
ফার্স্টে আমি ফার্স্ট কোয়েশ্চেনটার অ্যান্সার দিচ্ছি যে ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্ট ফিল্ম মেকারদের ক্রিয়েটিভিটি কোনোভাবে হ্রাস পায় কিনা, মানে কমে যায় কিনা যখন তারা একটা বাউন্ডেশনের মধ্যে আসে। অফকোর্স যখন ওটিটি চ্যানেলগুলো নিজেদের ওদের প্রত্যেকটা ওটিটি চ্যানেলেরই একটা নিজস্ব ক্রিয়েটিভ টিম থাকে এবং সেই টিমরাই মোটামুটি যে কন্টেন্টস গুলো হয় সেগুলোকে ক্রিয়েট করে আর কি। আমার মনে হয় প্রত্যেকটা ওটিটি চ্যানেলেরই একটা মেন টার্গেট থাকে, একটা টার্গেট অডিয়েন্স থাকে, ঠিক আছে? আমি বলছি যেমন নেটফ্লিক্স ইন্ডিয়া কিন্তু সবাই দেখে না, কিন্তু কিছু লোক দেখে।
We are not supposed to take any brand's name here. We are very sorry.
ওকে ওকে সরি ফর দ্যাট। সো অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি এটাই বলতে চাইছি যে প্রত্যেকটা ওটিটিরই নিজস্ব কিছু মেন টার্গেট অফ অডিয়েন্স থাকে, এবং তারা জানে যে তাদেরকে কি কন্টেন্ট বানাতে হবে, এবং সেই ক্রিয়েটিভ টিম সেই কন্টেন্টের ওপরেই তারা কাজ করে যায়, এবং সেই টিম যারা থাকে তাদের নিজস্ব ক্রিয়েটিভিটি আমার মনে হয় না কিছু সেখানে ইনপুট তারা দিতে পারে বলে। এটা টোটালটাই ডিপেন্ড করে সেই পার্টিকুলার ওটিটি চ্যানেলটার ওপরে। তো অফকোর্স আমি মনে করি যে কিছুটা তো ক্রিয়েটিভিটি সেখানে সেই ক্রিয়েটিভ টিমের মধ্যে যে ক্রিয়েটিভ লোকেরা রয়েছে তাদের কিছুটা তো ক্রিয়েটিভনেস তো অবশ্যই হ্যাম্পার্ড হয়, এটা আমি নিজেও মনে করি। বাট যদি আমাকে এই প্রশ্ন করা হয় যে ওটিটি ইন্ডিয়ার ভবিষ্যৎ কিনা, তাহলে আমি বলবো যে কিছুটা হ্যাঁ। বিকজ আমি কয়েকদিন আগে একটা মুভি দেখতে একটা মাল্টিপ্লেক্সে গেছিলাম, এবং সেখানে আমি দেখলাম যে একমাত্র আমি এবং আমার এক বন্ধু ছাড়া ওই মাল্টিপ্লেক্সের মতো সিনেমা হলে আর কোনো দর্শক নেই, কোনো অডিয়েন্স নেই, এবং সিনেমাটা একটা ভীষণই ওয়েল ব্যানার্ড সিনেমা আর কি। বাট মানে অলদো দ্যাট মানে অডিয়েন্স ছিল না, তার মানে অডিয়েন্স এখন সিনেমা হলকে পরিত্যাগ করছে এবং ওটিটি চ্যানেলের দিকে যাচ্ছে। এবং আমি বলবো ওটিটি চ্যানেল এখন অনেক এমন কন্টেন্টসও আছে যেগুলো যথেষ্ট ক্রিয়েটিভ, এবং যথেষ্ট সেগুলো দেখলে সেগুলোকে নিয়ে অ্যানালাইসিস করলে রাতের পর রাত কেটে যায়। সো আমার এখন মনে হচ্ছে যে দর্শকরা কিন্তু এখন ওটিটির দিকে ঝুঁকছে, এবং মেবি হতে পারে যে ইন্ডিয়ার ফিউচার হয়তো ওটিটি।
Oh, so wonderfully said. What she has said, let me share in a very nutshell, because we are going through a shortage of time. As OTT or online platforms are partially a future of Indian films or Indian entertainment industry, as OTTs are coming with very different, very unique contents, very unique topics, which were not being portrayed for films, for which used to get released in big screens and small screens. And due to pandemic, there are some litigations through which people are not really going to visit the cinema hall. So it is having a loss. There is a profit and loss things. A commercial aspects is also associated with it. But the thing is that whether the creative intervention or the shrinkage of creative area of an independent filmmaker, that will happen or not, that very much depends upon the team you are working with and the situation you are facing with. Suppose you are having a certain kind of agreement with a particular OTT platform that it is your project, you are having the entire freedom to make it as per your own way, they are going to portray. That is one thing. Another is that the OTT is instructing you to frame a project with certain nuances, with certain terms and conditions. So it is completely dependent upon the situation you are facing.
May I translate a little bit for my Italian friends? Stanno discutendo sul fatto di poter mettere questi filmati che sono un po' di nicchia, però poterli condividere anche su piattaforme internazionali, di cui non si può fare il nome per una questione, diciamo, di pubblicità, però piattaforme on demand che vanno tanto in voga adesso, e quindi tutto dipenderà anche dal momento storico in cui ci si trova e dall'organizzazione, dal team che si ha dietro. Però c'è anche la possibilità che clip che non sono tradizionali film, come tutti normalmente siamo abituati a pensare, possono finire anche su piattaforme di una certa importanza, e quindi quello che insomma sperano possa accadere presto.
Speriamo.
Valeria and Livia, we are absolutely in the last part of today's interview session. My question is to ask you all that what is your experience with MyCinema Hall? What is your overall experience with us? Can you please brief it? Both of you.
Per entrambi di voi, l'ultima domanda perché la parte dell'intervista sta per finire. Qual è stata la vostra esperienza cinematografica nella vostra vita in generale? Risponde prima Ilvia o Valeria?
Prego.
Beh, dal punto di vista cinematografico io ho solo fatto l'attrice qualche volta.
Speaking about cinema, Ilvia's experience are just for some actress experience sometimes in her life.
Sergio, my question is that what is your overall experience with us, MyCinema Hall?
Ah, ok, pardon me.
Okay.
No,
To
dice
both
qual è
us.
anche l'esperienza sul cinema che lui sta rappresentando, se ho ben capito.
Non ho capito
Con
bene.
Cinema Hall, credo che chieda qual è la nostra esperienza con Cinema Hall,
Sì, sì,
questa
esatto,
piattaforma di
su questa
italiana.
piattaforma, esatto, su quello che lui sta rappresentando, qual è la vostra esperienza, qual è il vostro punto di vista, il vostro parere.
Ma noi, parlo io, Vale?
Sì, prego.
Noi abbiamo notato che l'India è sicuramente una terra che dà al cinema un grandissimo valore.
We
E
think India is a
attualmente,
land that gives to cinema very big value.
attualmente supera gli Stati Uniti,
Thank you so
supera
much.
tutto.
Pleasure.
Quindi i festival indiani sono sicuramente quelli più di prestigio.
We are sure that you're bigger in cinema than United States, for example. So Indian festivals are very prestigious, and we think of them like the best ever.
Sì, anche perché lascia spazio a tanti linguaggi e quindi per noi è un grande onore partecipare al loro festival perché ci siamo sentiti subito compresi in questo tipo di arte.
And another positive point is that Indian Film Festival gives the opportunity to show all kind of languages, and so we were very honored about this because we share something from Italy, and so it's the only kind of festival that gives opportunity to everyone.
Thank you so much. It's an honor for us as well to have you all in Tete-a-tete and in this festival. And definitely, we are proud. We are proud Indians. India is a country of unity in between diversity. But we also thankful to you all and to your country, to your place, Italy, because Italy is a place for culture, for fashion, for cinema. So it's again, we are together. We will make a very different, unique global language for film. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Association with MyCinema Hall app. What is your overall experience in a very short, within a 1 or 2 lines?
Sure. Till now, it's amazing. And this cross-culture section of this the festival is like mind-blowing. I just loved it. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure. See, MyCinema Hall app, as we briefed in every episode, it's not a typical OTT platform. We refer ourselves as a bridge. We are a bridge. We are a median between the independent filmmakers and to the global audience. So the independent filmmakers can come up with several kinds of projects, whether it's a videography or it's a full-length film or it's a short film, and they can showcase their talent, their creativity to the audience located in all over the world, all around the globe. And this is our motto to promote films or the independent filmmaker. That's why MyCinema Hall app, we never charge any kind of copyrights, any kind of copyright authorization to us. The copyright or the authorization is completely with the filmmaker and the people who are associated with it. Just MyCinema is a platform where you can promote your projects and to get a large number of audience and to showcase yourself or to explore yourself globally. And in this festival, we have 3 categories, and we have decided that we will choose 5 movies or 5 projects from each categories who are going to bid the highest viewers, and we are going to return them their admission fees or the fees we have taken for to promote their respective projects as a mark of appreciation, as a mark of reward. So there is a high opportunity that anyone can get that prize, or anyone can be rewarded. There will be 5 highest bidding viewer movies from each category who will be rewarded from MyCinema Hall app team.
Ha descritto la sua iniziativa dal punto di vista proprio organizzativo, quindi questo film festival mette insieme l'opportunità a tutti quanti di poter rappresentare il proprio lavoro. Vengono poi chiaramente fatte delle scelte per ogni categoria, ma tutti possono partecipare, tutti possono vincere, ed è un modo interessante per poter condividere lavori anche piccoli e fatti non dalle grandi case, ma poterli mettere in concorso fra di loro e poter vedere quindi anche stelle emergenti. Riassumendo,
Thank you,
chiaramente.
Sergio, for your translation.
You are
Thank
very
you.
welcome. It's my pleasure. Hope to have done nice work.
Welcome. All a very good luck for your upcoming projects, for the projects that is going on, and definitely we will have much more collaboration, much more interactive session with you in future. So take care till then, and to the MyCinema Hall app team viewer, just download MyCinema Hall app team from your electronic device, whether it's a mobile or a tab. You need to go to the Play Store, download MyCinema Hall app, and watch different kind of projects from different kind of filmmakers all around the globe, and be with Tete-a-tete. There will be much more interactive and interesting sessions which is coming up, and there are 1 or 2 surprises which I'm not unveiling right now. Gradually, by and by, it will come. Till then, goodbye. We are switching off, and again, a very good luck to my delegates for today's interview. Have a nice time, and good night to my audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.